Alright, want to do a quick little walkthrough real fast of the mobile home progress. We had to go ahead, you coming in? Mobile home progress. This is one of the bedrooms here, and the smell is not that great. It's because we got a little mold issue in here that we're gonna have to probably, you gotta find a leak. Somebody wrote that on the wall. Find a leak and replace the find a leak, and which is in the bathroom. It's leaking from somewhere in the bathroom, so it's putting off a quite a strong scent or smell. So here. Bathroom here. So got a little hole. Little hole, which is right there. So I'm not sure if it's coming from the rain, or if it's coming from outside. Looked like somebody tried to patch it. I'm not sure if it's coming from outside, or because you can see it's a little piece of sheetrock in there. So maybe it stopped. I don't know. Not really sure, but that's the gist of that. With this here, we would just cover this up with some cover that up with some plastic panel. I forgot what they call that stuff, but I used to use it at my old job all the time. It's not like this. It's some type of I forgot what they call it. They got a name for it, but a lot of commercial bathrooms use it. A lot of commercial places use it in their bathroom. Anyway, this is the other bedroom. As you can see, the ceilings are nice, fairly nice. No major drops or dips in the ceiling. Windows are solid. It's a solid place. Got that plywood on the floor, quarter inch or half inch, I'm not sure, but it's very solid. Very solid. That's what you want in your mobile home. If you can, you want this plywood in there, this hard, solid plywood, not that OSB. If you got that OSB in there, it is what it is. I wouldn't replace it. I would leave it as is, and it had carpet in here. We pulled the carpet up. But anyway, so this is little progress. We wiped all the walls down with vinegar and water and bleach and all kind of other stuff. We kind of just wiped the walls down real good. Got all the spider webs and stuff out of here. And this room is pretty much ready for flooring. As you can see, the strips are still new. They're still fairly new. So we don't need to replace the strips. If you're gonna put carpet in here, you just lay the carpet. It's dry in here. This floor, fairly good. We can redo this floor because the floors don't cost much at all. But it's up to you. You got the small bathroom floor. Sometimes it smells like vinegar in there because I sprayed it down real good with the vinegar. Anyway, food for thought. If you have a mobile home and it doesn't have electricity in it, it's a good idea to get the electric turned on, especially if it's not going to cost you much, because it shows a lot better, and people, they value it a lot better. It puts a much better look on the mobile home when you show it to people when you have electricity. When you don't have electricity, the feeling is definitely different. This right here, I'm about to do some patchwork on this today. There was a little hole here, and I think some of the water, watch out, y'all. I think some of the water was coming in from there. I had to replace the a piece of the door jamb, and I just replaced half of the door jamb. This is the old portion right here. It's the old portion, but I sprayed that down with some with some seal, some stop leak seal, just to make sure that it would give it a little extra protection. And then, like I said, I cut the old door jamb out, which was rotted out. You know, it wasn't, the whole thing wasn't rotted out, but they recommend you replace at least half of it if you're not gonna do the whole thing. Stop, y'all. Yeah, so from the bottom to here, I replaced that, and I replaced the threshold. I cut the threshold, the old threshold. I lifted this up. Actually, it wasn't even screwed down because the wood underneath of it was rotted out. So I got that out of there. It was rotted all out. Get over here, y'all. Get over here, boy. Get out that window. Yeah, it was rotted all out, so I had to I just kicked it out because it wasn't even down there. Really, it was down. But so anyway, I put a new fresh piece of wood under there, and then I put some tar that I got from Home Depot. From tar, they cost about $1.30. Bring it inside. About $1 and some change. A couple of tubes of that. Come on, hurry up. In the house. Yeah, a couple of tubes of that, and some of this, the foam. You know, the foam that expands. I put some of that under there, and you know, because the rubber strip was out. So there's no need to replace something that you can fix without replacing it. Like, you know what I mean? There's no need to go. If you're gonna spend some money on something, spend some money on some floors, you know, some cabinets or a new sink, you know, stuff like that. Not stuff that's like the threshold. I could have bought a brand new threshold, you know, for maybe $10 or $15, but with a rubber strip. But I still would have had to put all that stuff underneath of it just to make sure that the water don't come back in the mobile home. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, we did that. And a few more, improvements. The kitchen looked way better than it did. Trying to get the stove together. I got to pull that out of there, clean behind it, and things of that nature. You know, this thing here is fairly new. The furnace, it was running yesterday. We had to actually shut the breaker off. I couldn't find a switch for it. Hot water tank works good. It's in there. You know, so we're in pretty good shape. Just work in progress. You know, work in progress. So anyway, just came from Home Depot, picked up a few things, and now I'm about to get to work just for about a good hour or so. Do a couple little things before we get out of here. All right, take it easy.